So in a dream, when you wake up, you know that it was just a perception in consciousness. There was no dreamer or a dream world. There was no duality. In the waking, from the point of view of the jiva, it is the same experience like a dream. But when you consider the question of multiplicity, you know that in the dream it was only a jiva stream. But in the waking state, is it the Ishwara's dream with many dreams of many jivas inside it?
Yeah.
Is it like a subset? That is the question.
The question is, in the dream state, I see many people, many living beings. I interact with them. For example, in dream, I go to a market. There are so many people. I interact with them. Multiple jivas or individuals are there in the dream. But when I wake up from the dream, I realize there are no multiple jivas, only one jiva, which is myself, was dreaming of multiple things. Now come to waking state. In the waking state, I see many people, a multiplicity, a variety in the world. Is it situation similar to dream? Is one jiva, one being, dreaming of the entire universe? Is the question, right? So the answer for this question is dream is real. In the dream domain, when I am dreaming, the dream is real. I cannot think outside the dream. Multiplicity and variety of jivas, what I see in the dream, is real for me. That's how I treat. Duality is real. Only possibility of realizing that there's not dual, there's not multiplicity, but only one jiva, which is myself, was dreaming, is when I come out of the dream. Within the domain of dream is real. Now, inside the domain of dream, if I tell you that no, there are no multiplicity, is only you are dreaming, still it's hypothetical for you. You have to come out of the dream to realize as a truth. Otherwise, it's just a hypothesis. Similarly, in the waking state, everything what you see, all that you experience is a multiplicity and variety. And this variety, once you come out of the waking state, once you realize this waking state is unreal and come out of this entire variety disappears. Variety is not there, not real. Okay. Within the waking domain, if I have to give an answer, every time and I use the word I am, okay, the I am is the first appearance in consciousness. I am. It's called aham in Sanskrit. Okay. That aham stands for a to ha to ma. Means all alphabets of Sanskrit is aham. Aham is I am. Okay. That aham is called Ishwara, universal consciousness. Aham multiplies and appears as many in the waking state. So aham only appears as everything in the universe. Aham is the first appearance in consciousness. When you really trace that aham, the pure awareness, I or Brahman alone remains. So if you call as Ishwara as aham, then everything is an appearance and a projection in Ishwara. Without the I am, without aham, the multiplicity will not appear. So now, at my level, at individual level, the aham becomes the body and mind. I am takes the form of I am the body, I am the mind, where I treat myself as Jiva. And other than myself, I treat everything as the universe. This is me, Jiva. X means the universe, I say. The universe is out there. Experiencer is here within. The subject object appears. I am. Okay. In I am, subject and object appears. And I am takes the form of Jiva. I am the body to experience the world. So, in the language of Shiva Sutra, Shiva teaching, the pure awareness is called I. The I appears as I am, Aham. The Aham fits into Aham and Idam. Idam means the world. The I becomes Aham and Idam. Aham is the Purusha and Idam is the Prakriti. Okay. So now, whatever you have to experience in the world, without the presence of Aham, you cannot experience anything. Ishwara. Everything is an appearance in Ishwara.
So if Ishwara is projecting the sun and there are 100 jivas, so like are there like so that I think that the question is, are there 100 dreams inside Ishwara's projection?
Okay. I am seeing the sun. And let us say a dog sees the sun.
Yeah.
A bat sees the sun. Are they seeing the sun differently?
Yes.
They are seeing the sun differently. In my waking world, the difference is real. Just like in my dream world, dream is real. In dream also, the same thing applies. In the waking state, if you ask the question, is dog seeing the sun differently? A bat seeing the sun differently? Each jiva is seeing the sun differently? Yes, answer is yes. Within the domain of waking state, the answer is there is a multiplicity and variety of jivas. Okay. But the question comes when you come, and this is called Vyavaharika. In the Vyavaharika, multiple jivas are real. Vyavaharika, Ishvara is real. Okay. In Vyavaharika or transactional world, multiple jivas experience the sun in different ways is also real. But when you come out of that, when you go to absolute, Paramarthika, none of these are real. It's like waking up from the Vyavaharika dream. Now, between Vyavaharika and Paramarthika, okay, you have one step called Ishvara. Paramarthika is absolute reality, Parabrahma. Ishvara is the manifest reality, Saguna Brahma. Okay. Now, the Saguna Brahma, or I am, or Aham in Sanskrit, is only appearing as everything in the world. That's why in Sanskrit, in one Mahavakya says, Sarvam Khaluida Brahma. All this is Brahman only. Then Brahman is Saguna Brahma. Ishvara. Aham. So now, individually, I have feeling that I have a dream. I am having a dream. My question to you, is it individual dream? Do you have the capability to create a dream? In the waking state, okay, in the waking state, everything within your body mind complex is happening. Okay, heartbeat, breathing, okay, blood circulation, functioning of the body, even functioning of the brain, all these are happening in the waking state. True or not? Is there something which you do? Is there something which Jiva does individually? Jiva cannot do anything individually, right? It's a universal functioning. It's nothing individual. But Jiva has the illusion that I am doing something. Individual has the illusion that I am doing something. But in reality, everything is happening in that body mind complex.
So, Prabhu, but isn't the waking state a mix of individual and universal experiences?
Let me come to that, right? First is in the waking state, if you don't inquire, when you don't inquire, it appears to be all of us are individuals. I am separate from you. I am doing something. I am experiencing my karma. Okay, I am having my own world. All those things, if you don't inquire. Okay. The moment you start inquiring, am I doing anything? Okay. Then whole concept flips. The inquiry makes a difference. Okay. Everything in the world is happening, including thinking, feeling, emotions. Everything is happening. There seems to be no individual doer. If you inquire, if you don't inquire, there seems to be everything seems to be there's individual, right? On inquiry, we really inquire. I'm thinking, is there a thinker? There is no thinker. The thinker is also a thought.
But even the thought is restricted to a certain scope of it.
I'm saying all those things appear, but you are not doing it. No, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
It is not, individual is not doing it. The I am thinker is a thought. A thought cannot be a thinker. So there's no thinker. I am doer is also a thought. So in other words, I'll say before inquiry, I am doer, I am enjoyer, I am knower, I am thinker. Okay. Once you start inquiring, there's no thinker, there's no doer, there's no enjoyer, there's no knower also. What is there? Thinking is there, no thinker. Doing is there, but there's no doer. Enjoying is there, there's no enjoyer. Knowing is there, but there's no knower. This is one inquiry. If knowing is there, thinking is there, enjoying is there, doing is there, is it individual or universal? This applies to you also. It applies to everybody. There's no concept of individual once you inquire. There's only universal actions.
But isn't that action localized in points?
I am saying it is localized in points,
Yeah.
also as a thought. Action in your thoughts, I can't see. My thoughts, you cannot see. That's why it's localized within the body. But just because it's localized doesn't mean that there's an individual there. Your thoughts are appear in your head. My thoughts are appear in my head. Does it mean this individual? Is there individual doer? Is it individual knower? Is it enjoyer is there? Is it any thinker is there? Thinking is happening through that one. I'll give you another example. Bulb is glowing. This bulb is glowing. That bulb is red bulb. This bulb is white bulb. This is a yellow bulb. Three different colors are there. Okay. So electricity is flowing through them. Three different colors are there. So similarly, depending on the body-mind complex of Sattoguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, some different activities happen. But there's no doer. There's no knower. There's no enjoyer. As Buddha says, thinking is there, but there's no thinker. Doer is there, there's no the doing is there, but there's no doer. Knowing is there, but there's no knower. Enjoying is there, but no enjoyer. The moment you bring the concept of knower, doer, thinker, enjoyer, you seem to have a sense of individuality. I'm individual. Means everything happening in the universe is a verb. Thinking, doing, knowing, feeling, emoting. Okay? All these are verbs. And where is the noun?
Only our
No, noun is only in our head. Noun is called nama. Okay? And form is called rupa. Is there nama and rupa in the world? Name and form in the world? Means is there a label called sun in the sun, moon in the moon, tree in the tree? There's no label outside. Label is happening here. Nama is here. Okay? Rupa. Is there form outside? I don't know. My sense organs are giving some form. My sense organs and mind are giving nama rupa. Nama rupa is not nitya. This is the meaning of Jagat Nitya. What is out there, nobody has seen, nobody can see. Because out there is Brahman only. Sarvam Kharayat Brahman means that. So, Typically, we give an example. The water appears as an ocean, which appears as a wave. Wave thinks I am a big wave, I am a small wave. Then wave realizes I am not a wave, I am a part of the ocean. Then wave realizes ocean is equal to Ishwara. Wave, water is equal to Parabrahma. So wave realizes I am ocean. Okay, that means every wave is part of me. I am one with every other wave. Then wave also realizes I am water. Now this analogy also there is a flaw, because logically speaking, there is no wave to realize, because wave is water only. Okay, in language I can say wave is realizing I am water, but wave is water only, no? Water only saying I am water. Jagat Mithya. When I say Jagat Mithya, okay, this question will stop and we go to next question. Huh? Yeah. Anybody has any question on Zoom? Anybody in the question on Zoom?
No, Prabhuji, I don't have any question.
Okay. Okay. So then the question, this stop this